Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to a new video this week. Lately, I've been getting a lot of questions about drums. How do I get my kick drums big? How do I get them knocking? How do I get them banging? How do I get them bigger sounding? And I want to just walk through what I did in this mix. It's kind of a house electronic thing. It sounds like this. So let's just listen to the drums here, solo 'em. Alright, so first off, there's two kick drums in this track. There's this main one. That's the one I'm really going to be talking about. And then there's also a small one here. So there's kind of two fighting. They're offset a little bit. The second one's a little more syncopated to the first. But the first one, let's just solo it. I'm going to mute this parallel compression track as well. So if I take off EQ and compression, it sounds like this. This is what it sounded like when I first got it. It's not bad. It's a good sample. I use an SSL EQ from Waves. Just kind of had some weird boxiness that I took out around 450, which typically a lot of guys, you're going to see a lot of kick drums, people are going to notch stuff out between 300 and even up to 500 hertz. It's not always one thing. Fish around in there, and you're going to find something that you can kind of tuck down. Some guys will tuck it down, use pretty narrow Q. I like these SSL EQs because the curves are just great for this stuff. But this is like, I tucked this down minus, 7, almost 8 dB. Boosted a little 72 hertz, just to kind of give them more fluff on the bottom. Right, then we went to a CLA76 compressor. Which kind of brings out the attack a little more, which is an important part of the kick drum. It's not all bump. And then this is going to a drum bus, which is all the way down here. And we're using this UBK1 plugin, which kind of has its own thing, but also this Studer tape plug does a lot to the bottom end as well. It's subtle, but it just kind of tightens up things, makes things a little bit fatter, just one more little tiny move to the bottom end, so that helps a lot. And then, but we want density, we want it just to get more presence, more mass in the mix, I guess you can think. So I send it to this mono parallel compression track, and this send is set at 100%, right? We're at unity there. So it's going to this CLA76. You know, here's the settings on the compressor. We're going 12:1. This is without it. Which just gets it a little bigger, just a little bit more, right? The other part of having the kick drum sit nicely is just, you know, you kind of leave room for it. I've got a sub bass here. So I have this thing low pass to like 300 hertz, and then I'm ducking out some boxiness there too. And then, is this thing high pass? Yeah, I've got a high pass filter in here to 50. So a lot of the sub stuff, this sub bass is taken care of. And then there's another bass synth on top, which I'm using Cambridge EQ, high passing that to 65, and then ducking out like 350-ish, 10 dB or so, which is kind of a lot. And then I use this short stereo delay to kind of kick it out to the sides and make it stereo so it gets out of the center. So anyways, that's what I did to the kick drum. Here it is in the track again. And that's that, guys. I hope this clues you in on some stuff. Again, kind of take some screenshots as I go through this, and you can kind of see the settings. Keep in mind parallel compression on the kick drum itself, not the whole kit. Keep in mind what I did on the drum bus as well when you try this as far as tape saturation. But anyways, that's what I got for you. Hit me with your questions. Subscribe to the channel. Like me on Facebook. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff. I'm on the internet. Give me a shout anytime, and I will see you next week. Thanks a lot. Bye.